What's going on, everyone? I just got done my workout. Just got back home from work. Got done working number 2 of the day. Had enough energy to do another workout, and I felt like doing it. And I told myself I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. And told myself I was gonna record a video today of me talking, so I'm gonna do it. And today's video, I do want to talk about, in this year 2026, all the way into the day you die, you want to be the truth. You know, when I say the truth, I mean a person of your word. When you say you're gonna do something, that shit must happen. That shit must come to pass, you know. And because I was talking to my mom, and you know, she put that fire onto me. You know, she was like, KJ, you spit a lot of game. You give a good pitch game. Your game, your knowledge and your wisdom be on point, but you're not living that in your real life. And I be thinking about it, and it's just like, and I think about certain actions I have taken, and I just stop, you know. But I still come on YouTube saying certain things. You're supposed to move this way, that way. But off camera, I'm being lazy. I'm procrastinating. I'm not getting the stuff done when I say I'm going to get it done. You know, it's supposed to been things I was supposed to been had did on the YouTube. I was supposed to been had editing skills, you know, learned. I was supposed to been had all that. And I'm here to tell y'all the truth. I've been bullshitting. I haven't been the truth. I've been a lie. But, you know, from this day forward, I will be the truth. And wherever I say I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. And if I don't do it, then guess what? I'm bullshitting, but it's going to happen because I done told myself I'm going to do it, and I'm living by this. You know, I'm taking this shit serious, you know. I'm not fucking around, you know, and I don't know, it just sparked a fire in me, right? You know, my mom told me that, you know, and it also gave me an insight that people is always listening. So watch what you say to people. Watch what you say. You might be saying something, you say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And at that time, sometimes you may not feel like they're listening to you, but it's probably because you've been saying you're going to do the same thing for so damn long. It's just like, at this point, they just like, okay, he's going to say the same thing and nothing's going to happen. So they just like not taking you serious, right? So, and that's why, and I felt like nobody was listening to me, but and when nobody was listening to me, it was just like shit I done said I was going to do or I was going to have, it have not came to pass yet. So, and when my mom told me that and I started thinking about it, I'm like, damn, so my mom's listening. People that I talk to really are listening to what I'm saying. And you might be in that same boat. People are listening to what you're saying and see you actually going to do that. And it must come to pass. Either it's going to have to come to pass or you're going to have to die trying in the process. There's just no other option because you done said it out your mouth. So you have to be the truth behind that shit. You got to stand on what you say. You know, once you say it, all right, got it. All right, we got to do it. You know, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, if I tell myself I'm going to upload this video today, even though nobody else heard me around me, but I know God, the universe, something heard me. So, and I heard myself, and I know if I don't do it, I'm gonna feel some type of way. And y'all be, whoever watching this, you be in the same boat. You might even tell yourself you're gonna do something and you don't do it, but you didn't tell nobody else. You know it's between you and yourself, but you still gonna feel some type of way. Your confidence still gonna go dip a little bit lower because you didn't do that shit behind closed doors. You know, even though nobody was watching or heard you, you still went against your word. And every time you keep going against the word, that breaks down the confidence, brings your confidence a little bit lower, to where you don't even trust yourself to do certain things. You're like, man, I can't even do that. You start doubting yourself because guess what? You ain't proving that to yourself. You wasn't a man or woman of your word, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, that's been me and shit. You know, I haven't been the man of my word. I be spitting game, I be giving wisdom, quote unquote knowledge and shit, and I have been living by it a lot of the times. Yeah, I still post my workout videos, you know, things like that, but I haven't been consistent with it like I said I was. You know, I've been, I took like 8 days, 11 days, and then want to come back and then take off another 7 days and shit, and that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm consistent. When I say consistent, I'm down there uploading every single fucking day. Like when I first started this YouTube channel, you know, I did take a couple months hiatus, but then I came back uploading every day. I was doing talking videos and workout videos and shorts. You know, I was really dedicated to this. I had that fire. And, you know, my mom told me that shit. I'm like, yeah, I got that fire back now. You know, I got that joy back now to wake up every day and really be on my purpose, really be driven every day to accomplish things, to do things, you know, and being like a man of my word, you know, being the truth in my life. And I want you to be the truth in your life from this day forward all the way until you die, you know, because what's the point of living if you're not going to be the truth? If you're not going to be a person of your word, you're not going to do what you say you're going to do. You know, you got to start living your life, and that's living your life. I say living according to your own credo, to your own truth. and two, according to who you are, and move in that energy no matter what. And things, roadblocks will come. It's inevitable for roadblocks to come, but it's on you on how you're going to respond to it. You know, are you just gonna let it crumble you, or are you gonna keep busting through? Like I always say, keep busting through. You know, it's a jungle. Shit gonna try to knock you off and shit, but you gotta get back up and keep going. And once you keep going, glory, 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 and more glory for eternity. And you know what I'm saying? Because guess what? You just unbreakable force. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gotta keep going with this shit. You know, keep going with life. Be a person of your word. Be the truth. You know, and don't go against yourself. You know, because people's always listening. So always be mindful of what you're saying. Everything you say have to have meaning to it. And yeah, that's today's video. You know, well, tonight's video. And I hope you have a great night. You know, hope this video touched someone. You know, to start being a person of their word and build that self-confidence back up within themselves. Because guess what? You are greatness. You are greatness and infinite minded people. You know, peace. You know, good night.